Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my Prayerful planner, and I'm going to get started with just showing you the kit I'm using. I'm going to be using this kit also in my weekly planner. It's a week's planner, but anyway, it goes in my purse. And I'm going to use this kit in here, in that too. I don't know the name of it. It's the one I got from Fern Creek Stickers whenever she's going out of business. One of the grab bag type situations. And I'm going to also use these two washies. Maybe both of them. Possibly not. But I'm going to use those. And the reason why I'm using this kit this week is because it's my birthday week. And I didn't even realize it, or I probably would have used it on Selena's birthday week. But it is my birthday week, so it has little cupcakes and little party hats and things, and I didn't realize I had it. So I'm going to use that, but I'm going to use this part in my week's planner. And what I'm going to do is go grab my week's planner so I can just go ahead and record that too in with this video. And I totally forgot to go to get it because today's been wild. Been doing fire department stuff, and it's just been wild. And grocery shopping and all kinds of things. But anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that planner. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that part first. And I'm going to scoot this over for a minute. And I'm just going to do this planner first. I'm going to show you how I've been doing them when I use these. Alright, so this is not made for weeks. It's just not. It is part of the other planner. So what I have to do is make it work. And I've figured out a way to do that. Yes, I'm going to cut this, but don't worry. It'll be alright. We're not going to have a fit. We're not going to go crazy. We're just going to cut this right here. And we're going to use it. Alright, so it's super simple whenever I do this. And it has been helping me to get my days in here and keep my life a little bit more organized. Because y'all, I need it right now because I feel like I'm going wackadoo most of the time. Alright, so down there it doesn't look wonderful because, you know, I cut that sticker off and it kind of looks funny. But we're going to fix that by sticking this down here. We're going to line it up with the bottom. And we're going to line up those lines. See, and it goes just fine. And I mean, yes, you can tell that it's two stickers, but it's not that noticeable. Alright, and then what I've been doing is sticking this right here, and I've been smoothing it down and then squishing that in right there. I'm shaking, y'all, sorry about that. And then I'm letting this go on over to the other side, but I've also been cutting it off, trying to be as straight as I can. But we're going to make that work the same way by putting this down. Well, it would help if I lined it up properly. It's just a way for me to use this kit that's not meant for this planner and still have a cute planner. Because I have a lot of these kits, I have a lot of these, well, also for my planners to match, I have a lot of these things. Actually, I didn't put that down as far as I normally do, but you know what? We're going to ignore that this time. It just works, okay? So, now I'm going to cut this page too. I don't use this part. So what I'm going to do is cut right across there. You know what? That one doesn't have some of the stuff the other ones do. And I'm going to put this one down. The other ones, a lot of these have like words on the side. So I'm going to have to see if it's in the other part of the planner somewhere. Alright, then I'm going to cut this one right below that bottom line. And I will be wasting part of this because I don't need that at all. I could save it and use it for something else, but I just don't. I may start doing that, but right now I just don't have a need to. So what I'm going to do is line this up with that. I could have lined it up a little bit better. Or actually that part's lined up, it's the bottom part that's not all the way lined up. There we go. See, in that way I can use this and it's still for this. So I'm going to just write in the numbers, the 19th through the 25th. Okay. And I'm going to see, where did I put the, oh, I left them in the other planner. If I don't have any, it's alright. I can do something else. Oh, I hit the, maybe I didn't. No, I don't have them in this, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to move that back over here, and I'm going to grab my little book. Where did I put you, book? Where did I put that book? It should be right here, but it looks as though I put it in a different place this last time. I did. I put it in the wrong spot. Or did I? No. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. I put it in the wrong spot. Okay. Because I have a bad habit of doing that. Of changing stuff up on myself. Alright. I'm going to take this little book. And I'm going to go in here. I don't need the scissors anymore. Oh yeah, there's some more stuff I need to do to this. Oh boy, I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna grab these. And because I don't need all of this, I only need 7. I'm going to cover up part of it. Oh, that's too far. That's not far enough over. Maybe I'll use one that's closer to those colors. Won't be as noticeable. I'll use that one somewhere else. Okay. Okay, I need to this one doesn't seem to be cut as well. I may not have enough. Don't remember how many I... Okay. Okay. Put this one... because I won't need all of these for my other planner anyway. I use them in here. That's what I thought. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might have started up too far. So I'm going to move that one down a little bit. Or I could just leave that green line in there, but I'm not going to. Or bluish green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Put that back over there. And now I'm going to do this. I'm going to use some of these. Actually, I can use this one. Little grocery bag. And then I'm going to use this one. Little knife and fork. And I do have words over here. I just gotta, don't forget habits, trash, meal plan. Which one should I use? I think this one would work best with the color scheme. And then grocery shop. I think this one would work best. And up here at the top, I write in 19th through 25th. And that's that one done. It's simple. It's not very much to do at all. This is going to bother me. Thankfully, these are removable stickers. So I am going to pull this up and move it. What I normally do is cover that right there at that line, and then I put it in. But it won't take anything to stick this back down right there, and it'll be just fine. Alright, so that's that one done. Don't have to think about it anymore. It is ready to go for the week. And I can stick it back in my purse and take it along with me. So there's that. We'll set it over to the side. Now we're going to do this one, which is a day to a page. It is dated, but it is out of date. I bought it that way. I knew it was going to be that way, and that's alright. Now this time I have this page as well, which is a weekly reflections, and I have an idea of what I want to do with it, but we'll get to that whenever we get to it. Okay, so let's get this part done. The way I've been doing is I put my scripture writing plan down here, and I'm putting my YouTube here, and I'm putting just a sticker here, which I don't have any of those this time, so I'm not going to be doing that part, but just gonna leave it empty and figure out what I'm gonna do. I've been putting my steps here too. Let's see where I put that. I don't know why I started keeping my steps, other than I found those stickers in one of my books. I think it's this book. I found them and just started. I said I'm gonna use them. I want to say it's this book. I mean, I have bought them, so I may as well use them. So let's do that while I'm doing all of this. Let's see what color is going to work. I think it's going to be, this color is going to be the best. So I'm going to put that first on here. And I know that this planner is set up for a certain way of doing things, but you can do what you want with your planner. It does not have to be used in any way other than what you want it to be used. You do what you want to do with it. Actually, this time I'm going to put down some washi on each of these, and I hope that this these stickers stick to this washi. I don't want to cover up my scripture of the day though. I'm going to put this one here. And I know I'm covering up words. Actually, let's just stick to where I've been putting it. Put that there. And put that right beside it. You can still see the other a little bit. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. It's going to be alright. I need to look back a little bit. This part I've been not really using. So I'm just going to leave it as priorities. And then I've been covering this area with one of these washes. I'm not doing that this time. Because I don't care if it says planet. But I am going to take this and I'm going to separate right about here. Maybe somewhere in here. I don't think, wait a minute, I don't really want to separate right there. I want to, well, it'll be alright. I wanted to not break one of the boxes or one of the lines in half, but I just don't really have a choice. This will be where my scripture plan goes. So I have these. I have four of these. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to put this here for the plan. Actually, let me try to stick it in the middle, kind of. It may not be exactly in the middle, but we're going to get as close as I can. And I'm going to use this for this area. This will be where the YouTube thing goes. And I'm just going to stick this here just for some color. I don't know what I'm going to put there. Honestly, I really want to cover up where it says physical health too. I don't want it to say either one of those things. But this is not wide enough. And I don't know what I'm going to use that box for. I have not figured it out yet. I don't necessarily need this big of a planner still. Even though I'm using this for everything, I still don't need this big of a planner. But that's alright. I got a really good price. I'm going to use it for the rest of the year. Next year I have I've already got a planner this same kind, but it's smaller, or it's the same brand. I may even have a spiral bound one. I don't remember. I know I have one that is for you put it in a binder that is this same brand, but it's not dated. I don't want to put that one there because it has the flag thing on both sides. So I'm going to use this one and put it there. Maybe I'll label something there and I'll figure it out when the time comes. And that's all I'm going to do with that. I'm going to let it be. I don't have any of the checklist, but I might look for some. So let's just leave that as is and let's keep going. Yeah. I thought about going ahead and going through and just doing all of this washi, but that'd be a whole lot of moving stuff. Like, I'd be flipping a lot, and I'd rather only flip the one time whenever I do it. That says Martin Luther King Jr. Day because that was Monday last year. It's really this day. So I need to cover that up somehow. So I might do what I said I wasn't going to do anyway. I might just go ahead and cover up where it says priorities, just because of that. Just because that's there. I didn't think about that whenever I had decided not to cover that up. And I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Like I said, I'll use that box for something. I need to use it for something. And what I did last week, which I haven't shown you because I haven't even finished filling it all out, but what I did was stick a little sticker there and stick a little sticker there. Oh, and I do need to put a meal plan sticker somewhere. I could put the meal plan in here instead of doing all this. I have an idea of something I want to do instead of doing this, because I just thought about that. I am still going to put this here, and I'm going to maybe do something funky like this, just to let that be a little different. I'll do that with all of them though. I have meal plan stickers. That's too small, those are. That say menu plan there. Those say meal prep. Those are stickers that I made. I won't be using those again for a while unless I put them in my other planner. And I'm fixing to have to restart my camera because it's fixing to be at the amount of number that's going to just shut off. So if I just disappear because I didn't notice it was about to shut off, I'll be right back. I mean, you won't even really notice I've been gone. Alright, so since I don't have the meal plan stickers I was thinking I had, since I don't have big enough to cover that, or enough of them to cover that, I'm just going to do this. No, that looks weird. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I won't have enough of these, I don't think. I think they're too wide anyway. That's just gonna be weird if I do that. I'll figure it out. I'll be right back. Okay, so cannot figure out if I have, well, I haven't found any more meal plan things, but I do have these over here that say today. So why not? Why not use them? I have a bunch of them. What color do I want to use? I need them all to be the same color. And I need them to work with the other colors. And that's like an orangey color up there, so just to bring a little bit more of that in, That's not really exactly the same, but maybe do that. I kind of want to move this up and kind of build, but I don't really know how that would work. And I don't need to move this many more times, because if I move it too much, it won't be sticky anymore, because it is removable. But everything has its limit, you know? Oh, that's crooked. Okay. And I can put the meal there or something, like in that little spot. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out when I write it in. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing over here, though. Kind of the same thing as over here. If I can figure out what I'm doing. Let's see. I put that on the line. Had to be that line. Close enough. Once I get everything else down, it'll look different. I already have that up there. Okay. So let's get this one down. Yeah, something's not right. I didn't do something right. Okay, then my other little, I'm taking forever for this and I'm so sorry, but this is what, week 3 of this planner, and I'm still not sure how I want to do everything with it, what I'm using where or anything like that. You know, it's just one of those things that you want to get your groove, but you haven't gotten it, kind of things. But once I get it, the planner will be over. It'll be done. It'll be time to change the year. That's the way it always works. I'll figure it out about the end of the year, because I change all the time. Not my planners, but I change the way I decorate. You know, I think that's fine. I think it's fine for us to play around, have fun. Don't try to conform to what everybody else does. You don't have to do what I do, and I don't have to do what you do. It's completely up to us. But I do want to do one thing while I'm here. I have in here some checklist, and I want to see if I want to maybe use some. Oh, those are so cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could use the green. I could just use, which honestly I don't have. It'd only be like 5 things, no 6. If I use these, but I think that's alright. Because I think it's cute, and I think whatever you do, that makes you stick to your planner is what you need to do. Whether other people like it or not. That's my advice for today. Oh boy, I'm a weirdo. Okay, let's go on to Wednesday because we're barely even anywhere. But this one does take me longer than others. Always does. Now, I've got to put this one down here. And I'm going to go ahead and do it on both sides so I don't have to think about it again. It will be done on both sides. And then I'm going to put this up here. It should go faster once you know, now anyway. But now I'm throwing things in the floor. Put that here. These are definitely not removable stickers. Pick up my stickers I dropped in the floor. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this one down here because I had picked it up before for the other and I need to go ahead and use it. And I knew I did something crazy when I stuck that in. Oh no, I didn't stick that in there. I started to, but I didn't. I did have some forethought and decided not to do it. And I didn't even finish this one over here with that. Okay. Alright, now put this down here and this one over here. And get it crooked. Step sticker. And if y'all want to get this planner and use it exactly the way it shows, I have zero issues with that. I have zero issues with this planner. I love it. But for me, I just need to do something different. I just need to, because it's just not something that I, you know, need it to be exactly as it is. Wednesday the 21st. Thursday the 22nd. Oh, I need to do this. Put this down here. And grab one of these. Grab this. And that. Same thing on the other side. Gotta decide which one I wanted to use. Oh, there it is. See, that didn't take near as long. Not that time anyways. Alright, same thing. Again, let's see, the last color I used was green, I want to say. Yes, so I need to go pink. And then this color. I'm going to go ahead and grab the other green so I don't have to flip it around too much, and just do that. The pink. This color is it's like a tan. Okay. Sorry I'm not talking. I don't know what happened to my voice. It just went away for a minute. Okay, let's put this one down over here. I just quit talking. I don't know why. Wait a minute. Ah, I just got my ring caught on the camera thing. Okay, I can put this one here. It's fine. Which would have been fine no matter what. It'd be my business if I put it there. That's just the way I feel. Y'all can do what you want, you know, in your own planners. Have fun. Don't worry about what other people think or what other people are doing or how other people do their stuff. Worry about how you want it done, how you enjoy it, what you think about it. If you think it's pretty, or if you think it's ugly, or whatever you think, it's totally up to you. Nobody else can tell you how to do it because it's yours. And I'm about to do something real quick. I'll go ahead and stick that down there so that I can just move this planner out of, or this book, not a planner. This is just a sticker book or reusable sticker book. We'll move it from over here. go ahead and close it up. Because the less things I have out, the more space I have to do things, because this is a much smaller desk than what I did have before. And with the fact that it's being in my bedroom now, makes it a lot different. But y'all, I like it a lot better. I don't feel closed in, claustrophobic, whatever the word may be. I feel better about things with it being here. What doing? Do you need to go out? Allie? She says, I have no answer right now. I don't wanna. Since I just did that, I'm gonna end up with two on the same. Well, they're not gonna be the same color. There's gonna be two on. Well, one right after the other, but it doesn't matter. It's not on the same page. And if it was on the same page, it wouldn't matter either. Do you want to go outside, or are you looking for Noah? Noah's not here right now. I think she's looking for him. I know I was supposed to put this one over there, but I'm going to stick it over here because it's got the party stuff on it. Stick that there. What am I missing? Did I miss anything on that one? Yeah. The days of the week. A very important part. The days of the week. Okay, so I do want to do something else. What to do with that book? Not that one. Did I put it up here? Nope, that's not it either. It's not this book. It's not that book. So where did I put it? I just had it. It's still in the place where I just had it. I think that there should be something in here that I want. If it's not in here, I'll find it somewhere else, because I know I have some. Probably in the other book that the first one I picked up. But this is my actual birthday. So, I want to put it in there. And I do believe I need the other book. And I just hit the camera stand. And I'm so sorry. This is more like budgeting book. Oh no, I got that on top of that. You go over there, okay. There we go. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna use this area right here on this one. Put my birthday. Because it is. And we'll put this cake, I guess. But here's the situation. If I decide to not use that little area for the menu plan, I've messed myself up just now on this day. But I know what we were supposed to have on this day for my birthday, but because Jeff is supposed to have to work, because he's going back to work. I don't know if I told you guys that yet. He went back to work last week after his doctor's appointment. Well, the day after his, no, not the day after his, the week after his doctor's appointment. Anyway, he went back to work. So, if something happens, actually, I'm going to move this down a little bit. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm leaving it right there. I'm not moving it. Can't be moved. Anyway, if something happens and we can't have what we had planned for my birthday, on my birthday, we're going to do it later. Because I told y'all in a grocery haul what we were going to have. Last page. Sorry this has taken 4 years to do. But you have seen how I've done it the whole time. But this one's going to be a little different. At least, I think it is. Still going to do steps and all that stuff up here. But this one, I'm changing up some. Now, the page I'm fixing to get is not supposed to be used the way I'm going to use it. It is supposed to be used completely differently on a page by itself. Well, this planner does not have that type of page, so I can't do that. But I do want to try to use these sheets when I have them, because I don't have them for every week, but I have them for some. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna use this. I may not use this one. Well, I have to do the meal. But anyway, let me close this to where I can work with it a little bit more. That's my script writing plan and stuff. What I had thought about doing for this day is do the weekly reflections. Actually, I need to move it over here. No. Have I gone another 23 minutes? I don't know. Oh, it's not going to go all the way over, so I can move over just a tiny bit. Anyway, do it like that, my weekly reflections. And how big is the scripture for this time? Let's see. The 25th is Hebrews. Oh, it's a long one. I may move this. Allie, hold on, let me go take her outside. Okay, so she wanted to go outside, so I took her out. Second guessing things. I need to put my scripture writing plan in. It's a pretty long one. Thinking I don't need this. Gotta get the undo. Don't want to do that, because don't want to do it the other way, because that is not a removable sticker and it will tear up my paper, and I do not want that. The scripture is pretty long, so this I'm going to stick over here. Alright, leave that as is. Put the scripture right here this time. Or you know what? Put it here. No, I gotta cover that up where it says planet. I'm gonna put the scripture here. Moving this down just a touch. Give myself plenty of space to write the scripture. Oh, I didn't even put that where I wanted. And I scooshed it down, didn't I? I'm gonna move down a little bit more. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. I'm not moving that sticker again. It's gonna have to live there. I'm not moving it. Okay. This will be the meal spot. Over here, I don't like it saying post it. I'm still going to put the today. Then I'm going to put this right here. We'll wipe that out. Put things that I might need to do here. Okay. I was going to use this, but I don't know yet. We'll see. So, what worked? And what didn't? Give myself a little bit of space. Adjustments. Lessons learned. And grateful for is going to go here. And wins, we're going to put here. And I think just because I'm going to stick this right here. Now, I do have all of this left. I could always just put it somewhere else. Or I could give myself a couple of dots for each thing. We'll see how many I can do. I might be able to do two each, and then the last one will just be the one. I do want to use these arrows, but I don't even know where to use them or what for. Because this arrow really won't work for it. Like, it's kind of, I don't know, it won't work for that. But I am thinking that I'm gonna like this. Now, will I do this? Hey, you need to hush now. Shh, shh. Will I do this every week? Probably not. I don't have these for every week, this little set thing. I don't have it for every week. But I will use it when I have it. And this is all I have left. I've got that and these ones. I've got all of those left. That, and that. I can do something else with that later. I think it'll work out. I knocked everything down. Well, not everything, but several things that I had on my desk. But I think it'll work. Alright, so I'm going to do a flip through of what the week is going to be like. Hey, you hush. Okay. Flip through real quick. Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday. Friday and Saturday. And Sunday. So that's the way it's going to be this time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry this took so long. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.